What's up, y'all? This is your boy JG. Welcome back to Exaggeration and Experience. In this video, we get into Lamar Jackson and the haters. Let's go. What's up, y'all? This is your boy JG, Exaggeration Experience. Get right into it right away, right now. Lamar Jackson, you may have heard of him. He is your starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. He wears number 8, and he is great. I want to do this video today because I can't help but notice the narratives that surround this young man. So what has he done since he came into the league? I don't know, win a bunch of football games. I'm not going to do stats and he's the first to do this and that and blah, 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 because you can Google that shit. I don't need to tell you, Google it. But I want to get into the narrative of it all. This won't last. He can't play like that forever. The league will eventually catch up to him. Blah, 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 blah. If you go further back, he's not really a quarterback. This is a gimmick. He can't throw the rock. Blah, 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 blah. But what have we seen? What's the record this year for the Baltimore Ravens? They got an ugly loss against the Browns where they got beat the hell up. And I want to say that's it. I think they've won 8 games in a row. They are prolific. They stomping teams out by 30 and 40 points week in and week out. But I want to get on today and do this video today and talk about my view of them now, especially after the San Francisco game. Tough game, questionable ass calls by the official. That stays happening this year in the NFL. Not sure what's up with that. Them shits, they be fucking up. But you wanted to see the Baltimore Ravens, Mark Ingram and them boys, Lamar Jackson, those guys go out and play a tough ass team. In San Francisco, they got to play at home, which always helps. And it was a tough game. But when it came down to it, Lamar Jackson was able to make the plays to get his team the victory. Shout out to the defense. They did their thing. Enough about that. Why you guys hate? Why you hate? I need to know why the hate is so real. This dude is a fucking video game. You get them in the backfield, disciplined defense. You did the right things. You break down, chop step, square up, and next you know, knees slam together like Luis Ortiz. Get knocked out. Shout out to Luis Ortiz. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. You get on Twitter. You might turn on TV. You might watch ESPN. I don't really fuck around with too much ESPN. They be hating too much. Well, you know, can he keep this up? This, that, and the other. I did a video. I think it was week 2 or week 1. They destroyed the Miami Dolphins. They put up 52 on them, and they just destroyed that team. My man AB was here, and we talked about what we first saw. Just a thing to keep an eye on as the season progressed. And I said, look, listen, I'm not saying Lamar Jackson will score 52 points a game every week, but this dude is about to go off, and he has not disappointed. And I want to know why the hate is real. Now, I have some theories, some of which I'll divulge here. Some I'm going to keep in my back pocket. But cats hate. Why do they hate? What is he doing that would warrant an individual saying, you know what, I don't like this guy, or this isn't really football. He's not really a quarterback. I mean, a motherfucker throw 5 touchdowns in a game. How else you do that besides being a quarterback? I don't know the answer to that question. Maybe one of you guys can help me out with that. But that's real. Last week, after I forgot who they played. They dusted somebody off last week and scored hella points on them. They just destroyed somebody last week. And so ESPN released their power rankings, and they had New England still rated ahead of them, even though New England squeaked by. So I fucking forgot who they played. But they played the Houston Texans tonight. And if they don't beat Houston by like 50 fucking points, and the power rankings come out and they're still rated ahead of the Baltimore Ravens, I'm gonna be fucking hot. In the next video I'm coming out, I'm not pulling no punches. I'm gonna give all the real and let you guys know exactly what I'm thinking and exactly what's on my mind. Why this team, led by that quarterback with that coach and those players, can't be rated or viewed as a #1 football team in the nation. He has wins over Russell Wilson, where he took that game over in the second half and just destroyed them. They rolled up the New England Patriots, currently ranked #1 in the power rankings. And then he just went in, they didn't go into, but they just hosted the San Francisco 49ers, Jimmy Garoppolo. All they do was win. They have one loss. That was a Seattle. And they just destroyed Aaron Rodgers last week on Monday night. I hope it was Monday night, not Thursday. But regardless, they fucked up Aaron Rodgers and the boys. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. That's my man. So Lamar goes in, and he gives them that victory. Gives Baltimore the victory over a tough-ass San Francisco 49ers team, which, by the way, was second in rushing for the year, only behind the Baltimore Ravens. So you know that's a good-ass team. They got a great front seven. They get the job done. They have a leader in the secondary. Cats don't really fuck with him, but Richard Sherman, he does his thing. And that's a quality football team that playing in a tough-ass division, kind of. Arizona's terrible. But you got Seattle and you got San Francisco there at the top. Anyway, I digress. San Francisco, you're real. I didn't want to get on there just yet, but you real. And you do your thing. But Lamar Jackson was too real. Too good, too fast, too special. Why do the haters hate? They don't want it to look the way it looks. I don't know. How you want it to look? He got to be, no, we going to hold off. But that's my thoughts. That's my time. What are your thoughts on it? Lamar Jackson, he's a fucking monster. He's definitely a video game. He's unreal. The records that he's broken, that shit's not fair. And am I saying he can play like this for 20 years? That's not likely. But what I am saying is this dude can do this over and over and over again, even when you know that shit's coming. See, that's when you know that motherfucker is tough. If you know what he's going to do. You know what the scheme is. You know what the primary, the bread and butter plays are going to be. What it's going to look like and who's going to be involved. All the key players. You know all that shit. And you can't do shit about it. Now, someone say, well, he only had, 129 yards passing and 100 yards rushing today. That's over 200 yards of total offense and 2 touchdowns. That's a good-ass day, period. And he puts fucking stress on your defense. A ridiculous amount of stress on that defense. And San Francisco will be fucking quarterbacks up. They do that. But that's my time for now. This is your boy, JG. Short version of exaggeration and experience. I just want to know why the haters hate on Lamar Jackson. They going to stay mad because he going to stay winning. Shout out. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan this year. It just started week 1. I'm definitely on the bandwagon. No shame there. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, subscribe, bell icon for notifications. And we out.